Hi everyone, I'm Coach Greg. Today we're going to talk about an extremely interesting topic, caffeine. Is it safe to take it? Is it harmful or, on the contrary, useful? Let's break it all down based on scientific research and the opinion of experts in the field of health and sports. If you want to receive the most relevant and useful tips on healthy lifestyle, fitness, and nutrition, be sure to subscribe to my channel and click on the bell to not miss new episodes. What is caffeine? Caffeine is a natural alkaloid that acts as a central nervous system stimulant. It is found in more than 60 plant species, including coffee beans, tea leaves, cocoa beans, guarana, and kola nuts. Statistically, caffeine is the most widely consumed psychoactive substance in the world, and therefore the most studied. When we consume caffeine, it is rapidly absorbed into the bloodstream and reaches peak concentration in 30–45 minutes. Its primary mechanism of action involves blocking adenosine receptors in the brain. Adenosine is a neurotransmitter that accumulates during the day and inhibits the activity of nerve cells, causing feelings of fatigue and drowsiness. Caffeine, by taking the place of adenosine, prevents this inhibition, increasing alertness, concentration, and an overall feeling of energy. In addition, caffeine stimulates the production of adrenaline and noradrenaline and increases dopamine levels, which increases feelings of pleasure and motivation. The benefits of caffeine are: 1. Increased physical endurance. Caffeine has long been used by athletes to improve performance. Studies show that taking caffeine before exercise can increase endurance, strength, and speed. 2. Improved cognitive function. Caffeine helps improve concentration, attention, and reaction speed. An article in Psychopharmacology notes that moderate caffeine consumption can improve short-term memory and cognitive performance, especially in the face of fatigue or sleep deprivation. This makes it beneficial for students, drivers, and people working night shifts. 3. Metabolic acceleration. Caffeine has the ability to speed up metabolism by 3–11%. It stimulates thermogenesis, a process of heat production in the body that burns extra calories. A study in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that caffeine increases fat oxidation in lean and obese people, which can promote weight loss when combined with proper diet and physical activity. 4. Reducing the risk of certain diseases. Studies have linked regular caffeine consumption to a reduced risk of developing a number of chronic diseases. Parkinson's disease. According to a study in the journal Neurology, people who consume caffeine have a 25% reduced risk of developing Parkinson's disease. Alzheimer's disease. Some evidence suggests that caffeine may slow the development of cognitive impairment. Type 2 diabetes. The metabolic effects of caffeine may help reduce the risk of developing type 2 diabetes. 5. Antioxidant properties. Caffeine and beverages containing it, such as coffee and tea, are rich in antioxidants. These substances help fight free radicals in the body by reducing oxidative stress and inflammation, which promotes overall health. The harms of caffeine are: 1. Sleep disturbance. Caffeine can negatively affect sleep quality, especially if consumed in the afternoon or before bedtime. It makes it difficult to fall asleep, decreases the overall duration of sleep, and reduces sleep depth. Lack of quality sleep can lead to poor mood, decreased cognitive function, and a general decline in performance. 2. Increased anxiety and nervousness. High doses of caffeine can cause feelings of anxiety, nervousness, restlessness, and even panic attacks, especially in people prone to anxiety disorders. An article in the Journal of Anxiety Disorders notes that consuming more than 300 milligrams of caffeine per day can increase symptoms of anxiety and stress. 3. Dependence and withdrawal. Regular caffeine consumption can lead to physical dependence. When caffeine intake is abruptly reduced or stopped, withdrawal symptoms may occur: headache, fatigue, irritability, decreased concentration. These symptoms usually occur 12–24 hours after the last dose and may last for several days. 4. Digestive problems. Caffeine stimulates the production of gastric juice and can cause heartburn or aggravate gastritis and stomach ulcers. It also has a laxative effect in some people, which can lead to diarrhea and dehydration. 5. Increased blood pressure and heart rate. Caffeine can temporarily increase blood pressure and heart rate. For most healthy people, this is not a serious threat, But in those with hypertension or cardiovascular disease, these changes can be dangerous. A study in the American Journal of Hypertension warns against limiting caffeine intake in people with high blood pressure. Recommendations for safe caffeine consumption. To reap the benefits of caffeine and minimize its possible side effects, it is important to follow some guidelines. 1. Moderate consumption. For healthy adults, it is recommended not to exceed a dose of 400 milligrams of caffeine per day, which is equivalent to about 4 cups of filtered coffee. 2. Individualized approach. Sensitivity to caffeine varies from person to person. Some people can drink a cup of coffee before bedtime and fall asleep, while for others even a small dose causes severe agitation. 3. Avoid late consumption. Try not to consume caffeine 6 hours before bedtime to avoid disturbing the quality of sleep. 4. Limit consumption to children and adolescents. They should limit their caffeine intake because it can negatively affect the development of the nervous system and disrupt sleep. By following these recommendations, everyone can find their own balance in caffeine consumption and get the most out of it without harming their health. Moderation and a conscious approach will help you enjoy the invigorating effect of coffee or tea without facing unpleasant consequences. Caffeine is a dual tool that can be both a useful ally and a source of problems, depending on how we use it. It can boost energy, improve concentration, and even support health when consumed in moderation. However, overuse or inattention to your body can lead to undesirable consequences. Thank you for watching this video to the end. I hope you found this information useful and interesting. Share your thoughts and experiences in the comments. Do you drink coffee? Do you feel its effect on you? Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and click on the bell to be the first to know about new releases.